just because like what do we say to the people that don't feel represented right now? Like, sorry, too bad, because I don't think that's going to get us anywhere other than them still mad.
No, you have to. And by the way, canceling does matter because I would not have a job if I spoke candidly about these things in progressive spaces. Progressive spaces are hostile to talking about men at all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I will get fired if I talk about men candidly, especially white men in rural areas. If I say my opinions too candidly, I will not have a job. I promise you. Even in the Democratic Party today, the infrastructure is very, very against it, talking about white men and white men being racist and how that's a natural response to a lack of diversity is gonna, like, it does get you canned in these situations. That is a very real thing. It's a big pressure on people that I know. My coworkers as well feel the same pressure where it's like, oh, if we talk about this, they're gonna say we're racist or whatever. It is a very real thing. But for men in general, it's going on the podcast. It's talking in a way that doesn't sound like rehearsed politicians. It's all messaging. It's all messaging. Because the policies need to be there, but the messaging format is what connects. You have to connect to the heart first, and then move the mind eventually. Be there, show up. But even when Democrats do show up, for like the Teamsters, for example, they still vote against Democrats because they don't like trans or gay people. So those are barriers. They're going to be very hard.
I appreciate. Sorry, I got mad at you. I'm a twisted Tian, and I'm very charged. And I'm a blue-haired liberal, so I got lots of feelings.
You're proving to everyone why us men need to be need to be scared.
Yeah, watch out. I might cry in front of you and make you feel like it's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope you have a great night. I'm gonna go on to Trumpy Trumpers, but I appreciate you calling.
Okay, I hope you have a great night too. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. What am I doing here, dude? Can someone? Okay. If anyone becomes a channel member, please become a channel member for $3 a month. Donate to Jolah Politics on PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, please, please, please. Jolah Politics, send a nice little message. These conversations are stressful. These are stressful conversations, man. Okay. That person did seem nice. Okay, they are nice. Check Discord again. Hey, we can't talk every time you tell me to talk to you. You can't force me to talk to you. I appreciate you, but it's not guaranteed, man. I don't even see you in Discord. Like, what's going on? You're not even there. My Discord's not working. No, yeah, my Discord's not functioning right now. I'm not sure why it's not working. Who's this guy? Yeah, I don't know. Go, wait. I'll hop in there with, yeah, I don't know. I actually don't see you. Let me see if I get a call quick. I'll take one more caller from Google Voice if you want to call in. Google Voice. That's my fake phone number on the screen. Call my fake phone number if you want to call in. Take one more caller on Google Voice, then I'll hop in Discord, okay? Thank you guys for watching. You check in once a month or so. Silver Linings, hi. Hi. Or you can donate through the coffee link in the coffee link. Are you usually Sliver or are you always Silver? Who's Sliver? Is that someone else? I'm so confused. I can't believe I need to get a hernia surgery, dude. I'm actually really mad about this development. Hello.
Hello?
Howdy.
Trump is better than Biden, you bitch ass boy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just mad Trump's better than Biden.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm real mad right now, brother.
You're what?
I'm mad, dude. Who do you think can shoot a better basketball, Trump or Obama?
Me, nigga.
Damn. What kind of, are you a righty or lefty? Hello? Are you righty or lefty? Or like LeBron James? You got.
Oh, I'm right.
hands?
I'm a righty.
Righty?
Do
Do you play basketball?
Dirty, you look like a nerd. You look like a
Do you
nerd.
play basketball? Bro, I could dunk on you, bro. With 1 foot, one toenail, dunk on you. Do you wear what? I'm 6'2".
Like,
I'm 6'2",
you're
dude.
Like 2 foot tall.
I'm 6'2". You're 2 foot tall. I do have
Jump
glasses
2
on.
inches off the ground.
I'll put my contacts in. No, I could dunk on you with one finger. Off one toenail, one big toe, one
You
jump
can't
right
even
on
jump
your
on me
dunk on your
and
head.
dunk on me with 2 hands, 2 feet.
Dude, I'll do
Like,
a 360 windmill tomahawk dunk from half court over 10 Kias with you underneath the hoop.
You probably don't even play basketball with your little retarded self. I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, I don't
from
play
you, bro.
basketball. I win basketball, dude. It's gonna be easy. You're gonna be
I will slap
huffing
the
and
crap out
puffing.
of you, bro.
Wanna play a full court 1-on-1?
That don't even make sense, bro.
Are you
You're
fast?
half retarded.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does make sense actually. You're just not in shape.
I think you want some retarded. Yeah, I want
Do
to
some fast break drills. You ever do some fast break drills? 2-on-1s. Ever do a 2-on-1 drill? You ever do the weave? The 2-on-1 is fun. You do like
You're trash.
2-on-1, then you do 2-on-3. You ever do 2-on-1, 2-on-3?
Imagine like a Biden. That is crazy.
I'm talking about basketball right now. I don't know about Biden.
Why are we bringing
I was
up
playing.
basketball?
Do you ever go bowling?
What?
Bowling, like bowling, like Michael Phelps.
So random, bro.
Michael Phelps is like
You ever think of liking someone who's good?
Michael Phelps?
Nah, Trump.
I voted for Michael Phelps this election.
Nah, Trump.
No, I voted for Michael Phelps.
Why not vote for Trump?
Cause Trump is he's cringe.
Biden's cringe.
No, I think Trump is more cringe.
I think you're gay.
I mean, if you can think that, but I'm not interested. And you sound like a child. You should probably go talk to other children. But like, just think about it this way. Donald Trump has makeup on, right?
Bro, all right. You're just mad, bro. You're really just mad.
I'm pissed. I'm so mad. I hope you have a great night. Make sure you go to practice, go to school, read your books, don't do drugs. I hope you have a good night on Fortnite, buddy. Go have fun on Fortnite.
I can't hear you. I can't.
Ooh, you can't hear me. Okay, so on Fortnite, I bet you bought the Sabrina. You probably bought the Sabrina. You bought the Sabrina Carpenter skin in Fortnite, didn't you?
I know you probably exactly.
Nah, you know about it. You're a Fortnite player. Are you play Fortnite?
Okay, you play Fortnite.
I knew you play Fortnite, dude. Okay. Stop fighting with this brainwashed child. It's not a brainwashed child. It's a stupid child. Big difference. He's gonna be brainwashed someday, but I don't think he's really brainwashed yet. You gotta work for that. Caller. I'm not ashamed. I walk the Sabrina Carpenter scan. Crazy. Oh, that person never answered. Nice. I'll take one more caller if someone calls, dude. I don't see Enrique. Please drop a like, subscribe, donate. Appreciate it. Oh wait, someone sent me super chats. Thank you, Edward. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh.
Hey.
What's going on here? What is going on here?
Hey.
This is Pizza Hut. What would you like to order, sir?
Is this Jolah?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? You know what's insane?
I thought this was one of the...
What?
Go ahead, buddy.
What are you going to say? You're going to say something mean.
Girls used to say Jolah back in the day when they were fucking gay as shit.
Dude. You know what's crazy about Arby's, though?
What's that?
Isn't Arby's gross? Like, I think Arby's is gross.
You don't like the meat?
No, but that's crazy though. Look at the roast beef sandwich and imagine like a guy with a real deep voice going like, "We Arby's, we got the meat." Like it just sounds crazy. Like imagine working at Arby's and you're wearing a hat that says "We got the meat" on it, like on your hat and on your shirt. Imagine being in that position. Imagine.
Right, it's crazy.
It is crazy, dude. It's insane, honestly. You gotta
Super
smell like Arby's all day.
Buddy.
Hey, this Arby's, we got the meat. You gotta answer the phone all day. We got the meat. Like, what kind of meat do you got?
He's got the meat.
That's what I'm saying. Blasphemous.
He's got the meat.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Your buddy Jolah, he's got the meat.
Whoa. Okay. One real caller, please. One real caller, please.
Hello?
Hello?
No way, it's Jolah?
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd get through, so I'm really prepared. You were talking a little bit about the environment earlier and how green energy is, I guess you were championing green energy is the answer to like the future. Just could you elaborate a little bit more on that? I'm hoping.
Yeah, future industries are going to be green energy, whether it's nuclear, solar panels, windmills. Solar panels are having a big push right now. Whoever can produce those is going to have a big lead on the next age of energy. It's actually pretty quickly moving away from oil to some extent globally, and America being against green energy because Americans think green energy is gay is going to help us die to China because China is investing in it. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it needs to get there sooner than later. I would say it's still in the earlier stages of it being cleaner than coal, because in some cases, like just the whole, battery disposal part of it, like I've seen the factories where they dispose of like, the larger batteries you find in Teslas and stuff like that. Just you have to wear protective suits and whatnot to be around like all the different earth metals that they harvest from those. But at least now they're able to have centers where they can process these batteries. So, it is coming along. But, in some ways it is a little bit bad for your health right now. And, I've heard this, that just like, one cell phone battery alone that's leaking, like let's say in like a lake or maybe a small water system, can potentially pollute the entire lake. So, like our dependence on batteries with toxic stuff, whatnot inside of them.
We're still going to use
somewhat,
batteries, and the production of having oil production and coal production would be outweighed, especially with the developments we're having in batteries and the capacity to use less materials for higher capacity batteries and the quick charging car batteries that charge in 5 minutes that China has, because China has everything right now. But yeah, like wind and solar right now. Wind and solar is actually from 2025 and onward. I'm pretty sure the installed power is the highest. Wind and solar combined is higher than coal, natural gas, and hydro independently. So like wind and solar is having a huge burst right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and defend like coal. I mean, there's a lot of bad.
Coal is the worst thing ever. Coal is the worst of the worst for every metric.
Yeah, I mean, somebody who doesn't care about AQI and just lives their life might not care about, coal or dirty energy production methods. But I mean, as science learns, like we breathe this stuff in, it's going to affect you. I mean, it might be slow, but you're going to get mesothelioma or cancer or something along those lines. There's going to definitely be some sort of repercussion from that. But yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. I'm not trying to tout myself here, but I'm an engineer by trade. I'm qualified, bachelor's degree in mechanical, and a lot of our early calculations as far as like what we did in our classes for efficiency, we would measure say an electric car, like a Tesla, like different models of Teslas, and we would take watt hours or whatever they run on, and we calculate the price per watt hour and compare that to gas, or let's say the most fuel efficient gas cars, like a hybrid, and the efficiencies all came out a little bit higher still for the hybrid. So I don't think it's quite there yet, is what I'm saying, in some cases, but it is getting there, which is exciting to see.
I don't like cars very much, but I think my biggest focus is transitioning the grid to more and more green energy. Cars are a whole nother thing. I don't love the push for solar cars. I'd rather materials be spent for the other
One thing about the grid that we learned, that I learned as an engineer, I took propulsion, combustion, things like that, and aerodynamics. We learned a little bit about so as far as the grid goes, for every mile that you transport electricity, you lose a small percentage to the environment. So the problem with grids is when you have a wide open spread grid, the farther you transport energy, like you're gonna lose some to the environment. So like
Mhm.
all that gets put into the efficiency calculations, and sometimes we don't even consider those. We just match up, an electric car to, and we don't even go into the battery or what it takes to make batteries or dispose of them, like because that's a separate thing. Like say you're comparing a gas oven to an electric oven, there's like you don't consider what it takes to transport the electricity for the electric. There's all these little things that you don't always include, but you do find that believe it or not, gas has much higher efficiency than electricity as far as we're doing it now. Stove is
Yeah,
kind of
I
a
know what you
terrible
mean. So like
example,
if
though.
you
Yeah.
like, for example, fill up your electric car off the grid, then it's not exactly where it needs to be right now to be much more efficient than gas, where everyone is creating energy with their own independent engines, versus having to fill up somewhere. There's going to be like charging stations that probably, I assume, when the charging stations like for Tesla, when they're not in use, are they losing any potential when they're like not in use, or is it only when they
Oh,
are
of
in
course,
use?
yeah. So what it is
Yeah.
so what we learn about in heat transfer as an engineer is one of the first things is you lose. So your battery heats up if you notice, like your phone gets hot when it's charging, and sometimes when you're overusing your phone, you notice heat as well. So that is energy loss to the environment. That's where you're losing efficiency. You see that? And once again, combustion engines are not very efficient. I think the highest efficiency you can get is 40% because engines are hot. So there you go. You're losing energy. It's all part of the equations that we. So long ago, I struggled over just to get out of college. But one thing you were mentioning earlier. So
And I will say, just for the chat too, like these things are very complicated. So like different environments, different areas, and different like infrastructure setups are going to be different when it comes to total energy used. And yeah, Abaddon just said how the heat from charging can be controlled by limiting how fast the charge happens. Well, that is true,
yeah,
but like in terms of like the newer tech and building onto the probably outdated grid, I assume there's going to be some issues with transitioning that are going to take some investment at a broader scale that America is not putting enough money into. I'm sure Biden,
yeah.
with the Inflation Reduction Act and also the infrastructure bill, did some things, but Republicans hate green energy.
So well spoken. But one thing about the grid is that a huge portion of it comes from just burning natural gas. That's where all the turbines are getting spun to produce most of our electricity, or we borrow it. Or we ship it in from other states. Like we pay for it. So I'm not sure what it is today. I haven't looked at the numbers, but I would say a great majority of the energy that's produced for electric cars actually comes from burning natural gas too. So that's just another end of like I said, the efficiency. Like when you start adding in other things, it starts to look not as good currently for electricity. But yeah,
Abaddon
you make some
said
great
these
points,
things are
and
not
I feel
complicated. Well, I'm sorry. Abaddon said these things are not complicated. Abaddon, when we say complicated, you realize we're in America, where the American population is currently debating if fluoride gives superpowers. Like it's not exactly the easiest place to foster these ideas. It is complicated, by the way. Infrastructure planning is very complicated, and grids anywhere are going to be complicated to transition over. Like it's more expensive for a reason to install a new plant connected to the current operating grid. Like if I want to use 100% green energy right now, it's going to be 40 cents a kilowatt hour or whatever, versus like half or 1/4 of the price for natural gas source. So it's going to be a lot of hurdles there that are going to be like consumer based, supply based, subsidy, tax credit. There's a bunch of other stuff policy wise that I'm talking about. I'm not saying about like the literal science part of it.
yeah, brother. I just want to make sure that maybe one of the last things is that as far as like recycling the batteries and just cleaning up all the materials that it takes to have clean energy, quote unquote clean energy, if it's there yet, that is pretty dirty in itself. But I just hope that there are ways to repurpose all these materials. But again, it is very toxic. It is just even if you just think of e-waste, like a lot of our e-waste ends up in Africa and they just burn it. I don't know if you've seen like how they have big fields of they collect e-waste and they'll burn it up just to get to the copper or like valuable metals, and they don't care because they're making money and it's just burning it all up. And so and then the cobalt mines and things like that, like we're exploiting other countries to get these rare earth metals. But
well, yeah, we need to have conditioned trade deals where we make sure there's an environmental standard and actual like people surveying the land there to make sure they're not doing practices like that, and that would make it cost more and take some investment from us, but it would still be better overall if we kept it down there. And then it's all going to be it needs to be a global thing. But I mean, we're so far from even caring about that. We're screwed, to be honest. So hopefully we
Yeah,
survive. Yeah.
I appreciate. Yeah, some of your numbers shocked me tonight. Like I believe you said half cancer research is going out the door. I mean, this is why I
Yeah.
listen to you, Jola. I come from traditionally right-leaning family, Christian, and subscribing to YouTubers like you gives me like a really better base because I don't
Oh
hear it as
no.
much. And so like I've really like I've already crossed over away from the Trump train like many years ago. So I had hopes for him when he first got in, but back in his first run.
You
But
know, I was 16 or 17 when he first got in, and I
yeah,
believed some of the populist stuff. But the thing is, I was in that mode like, wow, this guy does care about working people. He does maybe want to do healthcare and do all this stuff and take money out of
uh,
politics. It took me it just takes you a few months to get out of it, though, because I understood as a kid, like, seeing that
yeah,
right away, or for anyone, like, wow, this guy might be up to something. I don't know, but it just shut down right away once you evaluate any of the facts for it. But yeah, the cancer thing, just to be sure. Um,
yeah,
so like all the funding they're taking from Harvard and stuff, that's all for STEM. That's all for mostly medical research. Like Harvard's the number one cancer researcher on the planet, I'm pretty sure, and that cuts at the economy and for like the emotional things for cancer patients, obviously, that want to try these different solutions and people that dealt with family who dealt with cancer, and then also the NIH. I'm pretty sure the number is like a 40% reduction, like 40% reduction. Most of the experimental trials are shut down for people that get approved to like do a last effort experimental trial for new procedures, and then like the task force that does things like designating vaccines or that designates where funding or grants are going to go for directing cancer research with our country. For cancer specifically, there were like 28 different leaders of the board, and they're all fired. And also one big thing too for political reasons. RFK and Trump cut the funding for the first responders for like the I forget what the fund is called, but look up the fund for the first responders that they just cut from the budget too, and 9/11 first responders and everything. 'Cause that'll be a good political point to bring up. But yeah, I appreciate the call, man.
but yeah, I really appreciate you too. And my name's Kev Dog in chat. If you want to see me, I'll probably
Oh
be on there
wow.
later. So, all right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. We'll be in Discord, everyone. Oh, yeah, thank you. Have a good one.
All right, thank you. Bye.
All right, guys. I can't do any more calls tonight. I'm tired. And by the way, I am also in pain. I got scanned today. I had an ultrasound, and I do have a hernia. If you did not hear me earlier, so I am actually in pain right now, and I need to take a break from sitting down. Um, Thank you to everyone for all the support. Please consider donating to Jolah Politics on PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. I need to get hernia surgery eventually, so that'll cost a decent amount of money. So if you want to donate to the channel, help me pay for my hernia surgery, and then I could be back and healthy and streaming more for longer hours. It's not bad. It's not a bad surgery, but it's like also I don't want to get any surgery. I don't want any surgery at all. Thanks. Yeah, thank you everyone for a great stream. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, it does not feel good. Um, I have to use the freaking burn through my deductibles and out of pockets. All right, final thing. Thank you guys again. Go to Mexico for $50. That's crazy. I'll go to Mexico for my hair transplant. All right, join Discord, guys. Join the Discord. We're trying to get more people in Discord so we have more people to talk to in Discord. And I'll actually I'll actually fix the Discord up if you join Discord. Under all my video descriptions and my stream description, you'll find my Discord link. Trump didn't cut cancer funding. He expanded options. Huh. No one Google NIH cancer funding cut. No one Google that. Trump didn't abandon first responders. He backed them with action, money, and respect. Hey, look up Trump cutting the first responder fund. That's a bot. That's a bot, dude. That's definitely a bot. All right, guys. Have a good night. Yoda, man. Mesh ain't fun either. I don't know if I mean, I haven't seen a surgeon yet, so or a specialist. So I don't know if I'd get mesh or if I'd get the stitching. I don't know which one I'd get. It's a pretty small one. It's pretty small, but it hurts. It's just like pressure. It's relatively small though. I'm not getting surgery yet. I don't know when I'd get it. I don't know when I'll get it, but join Discord. Discord, video description, stream description, use the force. Like a bruise feeling, but it rolls, kind of. I hope I never experienced that. It's probably from pooping too hard. The hernia is a problem because it's painful. It's painful. I think it's only at the point of like it's poking out a little bit, like the fatty part is busted out, but it's not like the full. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like fully full. Yeah, it's like, ugh. I don't even want to think about it. You like learning? A hip replacement. Well, good luck with that. It's just a nuisance because I have to do all the scheduling and pay for it. Paying for it's the annoying part too. And also just like, oh, thank you so much for $5, Ellie L. Sorry, L. $5 for doing the Lord's work. $5 for the Lord's work. Thank you. Oh, I hate the feeling of pressure down there, brother. I know I'm not going to die from the hernia, JP. I know that. It's filled with fat right now, but it could be bowel if I, like, it's, you know, it's in between, you know what I mean? It's fat and liquid right now just from an ultrasound. But ultrasound is not the most reliable way to tell that. So, like, probably need another scan, I'm guessing, and a specialist. But the pain is the bad part, and I don't want it to get to the point. I do not want it to be intestine. Bowel. Hopefully it's not bowel. It might be. Who knows? I've had this issue for a while, but don't lift or strain. I'll try. Surgery is scary and crazy. I got a surgery before, a couple. All right, guys, have a good night. All right, I'm out. LOL. All right, have a good night, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Have a good night. If you want to call in tomorrow. If you're waiting to call in, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. See ya. Have a good night. Thank you again. Hopefully it's an ingrown hair. No, it's actually a hernia. It's not ingrown hair. Thank you. Overexert. Well, I was a long distance runner, and I had a weak lower abdomen, and I had issues before that I had to stop running for a couple years ago, and I kept having pain there, and I think I finally popped it. I had the hernia developing. I finally popped the hernia recently. All right, have a good night. The ultrasound is good for seeing what the hernia is filled with. Interesting. Double hernia. How long does it take to get scheduled? Soviet Daddy joined Discord. A person named Soviet Daddy said they're a Riz Lord. What kind of thing am I doing on here, bro? I'm scared to see where the next 50 years go. 1 month? No. Good thing we have American healthcare, so the poor people can't get healthcare. Therefore, I can get in 1 week. You know, American healthcare is great. American healthcare is fantastic if you if you have good healthcare. Because I got in all these appointments within days, within like literally, what day is it? Wednesday? I called Monday, I got in Tuesday, and then I got in today for the ultrasound. Like I got in with a private family medicine on Tuesday, then ultrasound today, and then tomorrow I should probably get a referral to a specialist. So it's like, good thing all the pores are restricted from healthcare. Wow. All right, have a good night, guys. Thank you.